Project X.
And
we're going into Maxwell mode right now.
You're dumb. I miss you for that. But you're dumb. Do they have a KKK world headquarters in, like, New York City?
I would look that up, but I don't want to get red flagged.
How have you not died on the air tonight? Can I do the whole rest of the show? No. Really? That was pretty resounding, guys.
Project X.
MorningShowCentral.com. Check. It's the Project X Show. Live from the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studios. Is there usually a thing that hangs behind us here?
Yeah, usually.
Where's that thing?
Right in front today.
It's supposed to tell people where we are.
No, there's a thing. There's like a banner that usually hangs on the back wall. Am I right?
No.
It's the light. The light should be on.
No, the light's been here forever.
Yeah, I thought it was back there.
I thought there was a Morning Show Central banner behind us.
At one point there was. That was months ago.
That's when we first moved in here.
Looks like I'm just coming too.
It's on your right-hand side there, by the way, Bubba.
No, wasn't there a white one?
That's in the closet.
That's in, yeah.
Why aren't we using that?
Because.
How are people going to know what the station is?
You're going to tell them right now.
Usually it says MSC on the front of the desk.
Not on Tuesday nights, it doesn't.
I know it doesn't. That's why you tell them what's going on.
You're
it
all
doesn't
about
say MSC behind, like on
No.
the light.
Turn around.
Never.
I know what it's. I know it says nothing now, but I mean normally.
Never.
Well, no, not on our show. It doesn't.
No.
Have I been watching other people's shows?
Yes, you have.
It was completely by accident.
What?
I
Wow.
can guarantee you. How much have you been drinking lately?
Tell me if I'm all confused.
Don't you
today.
remember we spent like $175,000 in ad money on a little piece of tin that goes in that light to put our name on the front of the desk?
I do remember that. I do.
Well, it is the Project X Show on MorningShowCentral.com.
Yay!
And the Cocaine Energy Drink Studio.
Supplement. You're horrible
Energy
at this.
drink.
No, it's an energy supplement.
It says energy drink on that banner right there.
That's
yeah, but
old.
that's an old brand.
I am Otter. To my left is Pat Light. I don't mean because of your last name either. To my left are Johnny Five. To my right, Rooster. Chris is in between this studio and the production studio. No intern for the second week in a row.
Speaking of our sponsor, you might want to keep that can down. Bubba.
Shit. This is the new orange cocaine energy drink. It's delicious.
It's so good.
Supplement.
I need a really long straw.
The little boy at the gas station told me it was good. And by little boy, I mean not legal.
I heard about that. You came in telling me that he was like 15 or 16. He helped you pick out some
He helped me
gross
pick out
candy.
some candy and some energy drink supplements
And you didn't get his...
and some water.
It's that's in 2 years, guy.
yeah, in 2 years, guy.
And you didn't get the number.
Well, I mean, I can't.
You can
ask
get the
him.
number to
Who
keep him
knows
in
what
the farm league.
Who knows what his number is going to be in 2 years?
Yeah.
How do you know he was underage?
I mean, he looked young.
Well, she can still get his
You know
number
what,
and keep
though?
in contact with
DJ
him.
Spaz looked young. And Spaz was like, what, 2021?
Wasn't he young? I thought he was like 18.
I thought he was a little bit older.
Wait, hold up. Are you going to drink the water, too?
No, why? You want it?
Yes.
No, I'm just taking the label off to put around my cocaine energy supplement drink.
Nice.
Fourth wall.
Thank you.
Love it.
Really big show. If you're not already there, get to the website, ProjectXShow.com, Project spelled with a K.
Not with a C.
Backwards if you can.
Because this is the best we got.
We're trying really hard, guys, I swear. Also, if you want to call the show, 888-668-0742, toll-free worldwide. In case you have not figured it out, Pat is not here tonight. He is fulfilling his duties.
You said duty.
As a member of the National Guard. I lied. This does not help. This is clear.
I was going to suggest that, but I figured you'd figure it out for yourself. You're such a smart young fellow. I figured you'd be able to see that it's clear, and it's clearly not.
It's clear, and it's clearly
clear.
clear.
Not covering up the can.
Thank
There you
you
go.
for calling me young, by the way.
Well,
I've
you're
been-
younger than me.
I've been running into this a lot lately, especially since I have turned 29 a few weeks ago. Rooster and I went out after the show last week to a bar. Well, what the hell? Let's say the name. They were good people there. It's called $2. It's in North Olmsted.
yeah, $2.
That's how much she cost. I've said that to many man.
Can you relate?
Yeah, $2. That's it.
You're speaking my language.
That's on a good night.
And so we go to $2 and we sit down and we get our first beers, and the young lady who was the barmaid, they hate to be called barmaids, by the way.
It's better than beer wench.
This is true.
But it's a lot more fun.
Beer wench, I found, is acceptable and okay at medieval times. And
And
boy, did I
Oktoberfest.
use it. And Oktoberfest. And I'll tell you what, I got my beer wench, last time I was at medieval times, I got my beer wenches out for like the next 10 years because I could without getting slapped. But the barmaid at $2 gave us our beer. No, didn't card either one of us. And I was upset, and I asked her why she didn't card me. And she acted like I was stupid. Like, well, because you look over 21. Like, what? Asshole. Like you look way over 21, dude. Why would he even card you? And
It's the medieval goatee you got running.
is that it? Do I need to shave and I can look young again? So she asks me how old I am, and I tell her, and she asks if I would card her. I said absolutely, because I probably wouldn't have, but I just wanted to win the argument. And she was like 28, right? She was like a year younger than me.
Yeah, she's about to be 29 in February,
Good
because
memory.
then I'm about to be 29 in March.
So you're
I remember this and we were drinking.
He's a young
Yeah.
one.
So you're our puppy. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We were drinking.
Dude, I can't
you
wait till
too?
everybody here's in their 30s so I don't feel so alone.
Wait, newsflash.
Got a while.
What, are you kidding me? Everybody,
two are
most
out
people think I'm
drinking?
at minimum 35.
What's funny is
People think I'm 12.
no, they don't.
No, they think
No.
you're a 12-year-old boy.
That's their excuse that they
I
get to
didn't
use
say
to
male
walk
or
away.
female. I just said they think I'm 12.
Yeah, good call. Rooster was totally right on that one. That's their excuse to walk away. When you go up and hit on a guy, he's like, "No,
I can't talk to you. You're 12. I have to go now.
Call me when you turn 18. I swear." Skirt. We actually weren't going to go out drinking. I was going to be a lazy, crusty old man and just sit inside and drink, and Rooster pulled me out. Which I'm glad he did, because we met some good people. We met a chick who was going to beat the hell out of me.
Wow, you ran into your ex-wife?
My future ex-wife.
That sucks. She was at the same
Ex-wife
place you
number
were.
2.
I'm working on mine.
Yeah, you got me by a little bit on that one. No, I don't even remember what her problem was. Like, her kid got taken away from her or something. But I started messing with her without knowing her kid got taken away. Or I don't even know.
Was it the government?
I don't know what it was. Do you remember?
Nope.
I just remember she had a really mean look on her face. I was like, why are you so angry? Because her friend was like talking to us and being jovial, and she was just sitting there with her arms crossed, like with a sourpuss on her face. I was like, what's wrong with you?
I remember the angry looking girl, and then I remember talking to the barmaid.
Beer wench.
Well, and then there was, and this
Actually, it was the bigger one. She could have been a wench.
This is true. At the end of the night, because we stayed right up until bar close, right? I believe,
Yeah.
or at least
They
close.
flicked
till.
on the lights, and we scattered like cockroaches.
They
Yeah.
we were talking to the barmaids because Rooster had remembered them from the last time he was at that bar, and really there was nothing else going on. So we were talking to them and chatting them up and making nice. And one of them had found a purse in the ladies' bathroom, so they took out the wallet and they took out the ID, and there's a Puerto Rican girl on the ID. And there's a couple Puerto Ricans in the bar, and they're looking because I don't know if you've been to the $2 North Olmsted. It's the old Slam Jams. So it's like there's the bar area, and then behind, like away from the bar, is like a seating area, and then a big stage and stuff like that. Well, little
Right.
stage, but big area. And there's people sitting at this booth by the stage, and it's a Puerto Rican chick and a Puerto Rican guy. And they're arguing. They're like going at it, blah, 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 like loud Puerto Rican, impassioned arguing.
Right.
And the barmaid is like looking at the ID and looking at the chick, and she can't figure out if that's the chick, but she doesn't want to go over there to find out.
Right.
Because there's two Puerto Ricans, going at it.
No one wants to
angrily.
break up a
No.
fight between two Puerto Ricans.
You don't want to break up an angry Puerto Rican fight,
Right.
especially when there's a Puerto Rican chick involved.
Especially.
She will go Rosie Perez on your ass. You don't want that. So Rooster looks at the ID, and he's like, hand it over. So she hands it to Rooster, and Rooster pretty much thought that it was the same chick, but the jury was still out. We weren't sure.
Okay.
So I took it upon myself to find out.
And this was ID and some kind of purse wallet situation.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. This was her whole shebang.
Okay.
But we just had the ID.
Right. Okay.
So that's how you host a radio show, folks. In the middle of a story, take a swig of your cocaine energy supplement. So I'm slick because I'm a little drunk at this point. So I'm sneaky. I'm really sneaky when I'm drunk. So I take the ID.
I'll let you keep believing that.
Oh, God, that was the best part. I'm like, they just don't notice him sitting there, do they?
Yeah,
And I
that
do, 'cause-
6'4" white guy. He's not conspicuous at all.
There was nobody else. There was nobody else sitting within like probably a 20-foot radius of them. And there was people sitting at the bar. They were the only people sitting at tables. So I take the ID and I inconspicuously kind of slink over to by where they're at. And as I get close to them, I start walking slowly. But as I'm walking by, I'm kind of looking down at them. And I still can't tell. So I sit down at a table like 2 tables away from them by myself. Just sitting there doing nothing. They look up for like half a second and then they go back to bat, 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 bat. So now I think it's her. I'm like 90% sure that it's her, but I'm still not certain. I need to get a closer look. So I walk up past them to go up past the bar, and I have a pen in my pocket. And I'm standing like inches away from the guy, and I pull it out of my pocket, and I drop it on the ground, and I bend over to pick it up and kind of do one of these at the chick. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's totally her. So I go up to the bar, and I give it to them. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's her. Well, they don't want to still. They don't want to go up to the angry Puerto Ricans. They're yelling at each other. So I was like, dude, just give me the purse. I'll go give it to her. Well, they don't want to give me the purse because they think maybe I'll take it and run or something. I don't know.
Now, before we get any farther, up to the point where we got to the pen is all Otter's perspective. Our perspective from the bar, including the 2 barmaids, was Otter walking directly over to them as he passed them, staring right at them, glaring, not even a care in the world. Sits not 2 tables away, but a table just adjacent to where they're sitting, just sits right down and stares at them.
The thing is as you're telling me the story, I'm thinking to myself, how are you even still alive?
And
Because
this
I'm
is
surprised
why-
like no
We'll
one
get there.
slapped you.
Completely,
We'll get there.
completely careless. Just sit down and he's looking there. He pulls the old hand on the goatee routine, which makes one of the barmaids lose it. And she goes, is he really doing this? It's like, you see this, right? It's happening. He gets up, drops the pen, looks right at him, walks back over and says, yeah, it's him.
Nice.
Mission accomplished.
Nice.
So I thought they still didn't want to watch. I said, dude, just give it to me and I'll go over there.
And it was because there was actual cash and credit cards in the wallet.
Right.
We were kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, this guy could, with this chick's wallet, and she finds out that could end bad if
Yeah,
she
I'm
sees
sure
me
you can
holding
get a
her
lot of
wallet and
mileage
purse.
out of a Puerto Rican's credit card.
Well, you just say, hey, I was with the barmaid in the bathroom downstairs, and we happened to find them.
Well, the thing is, I don't even remember her name, but like I think I had
Me either.
I had
Not
her
the
name.
good-looking one over there, the big one.
Right. So I decide I'm gonna walk up to them. Okay, I'm like, you stop being scaredy cats. They're just a couple of angry Puerto Ricans, dude. It's totally fine.
They might not even be angry.
No, they were
Oh, they were
angry. They were
angry.
fighting.
I'm pretty sure they
Were
broke
they?
up.
Oh yes.
I'm pretty sure they broke up.
It was the girl and her boyfriend, and then his cousin.
That-
Because
oh,
that's how they roll.
Well, that's how they roll. I was gonna say that's pretty much a Puerto Rican
I was saying,
breakup
they're
right there. You
fighting.
need to bring your
I'm
cousin.
gonna tell you something though. I wasn't aware about the cousin
Nope.
until a few minutes later. We'll get to that. This was awesome. And so I walk up to them, and they're sitting down at the guys in the booth and the chicks in the chair, and I kneel. I go right up to the table, and I kneel right in between all of them, or all of them, 2 of them. I was like, sorry to interrupt your argument, guys. You can go right back as soon as I'm done, but are you, whatever the hell your name is, Yesenia Gutierrez? And she goes,
True name.
kind of looks at me, and she's like, yeah, why? I was like, the bartender found your purse and wallet in the bathroom. You want to come up to the bar and get it? And like, she's, oh my God, yeah, thank you so much. Now, mind you, I told her, I'm like, I didn't do anything. And I reiterated it to her once we got to the bar. I was like, I did nothing. I'm like, they found it. They didn't want to come over here. I'm just being the messenger. Like, they found it, they have it, blah, blah, blah. So we get to the bar, and she gets the stuff from the barmaid, and she's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Turns to me, buy him a drink, whatever he's drinking. I was like, now I feel bad because like I didn't do it. The bartenders found it. Okay, Rooster helped, but she's only buying me the drink. And I was like, oh, man. I was like, you guys heard me say that I did nothing, right? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, whatever, fine, I'll take my drink. So I get my drink, and by the way, she's Puerto Rican, dude. So 98.7%, science did this study years back, 98.7% of Puerto Rican women have amazing asses. And if you know anything about me, I love asses.
She had a great ass.
And did she have a great ass?
Oh,
yeah.
my God. And I was drunk. And her pants were, like, painted on in the
They're always
ass
painted
area.
on.
Yep.
The Puerto Ricans paint their pants on.
So now...
And the hoods of their car.
Right. Big flag. Big Puerto Rican flag. So now, it's like a half hour later, so bar close is happening. They flip the lights on. She goes up to the bar to, like, pay her tab or say thank you to the bartender again or something. I'm drunk. She had just bought me a drink, and her ass is just emblazoned in my brain. It's permanently
It's
there.
talking to you.
Right. And here's the thing, like, not only was it there while she was sitting on it and I couldn't see it, but when she was talking to the bartender, she was up on the bar stool with her knees on the bar stool and her elbows on the bar top. And I was like,
And she just broke up.
She was in a fight at
Right.
least.
Well, yeah. We don't know that this is her man or if she's fighting with a friend.
Oh, no, I knew it was her man.
Or what? Well, no, that because we had talked about the bar, and Otter was like, "I'm pretty sure that's her boy," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is too." So at this point, he turns to me and goes, "Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if that's her boyfriend or not, but I don't care."
Because, oh my God, dude, she was so good looking. At least her ass was. I don't even remember what her face was like.
No, she was actually attractive, and she didn't have a stupid Puerto Rican accent.
Yeah, fucking
Thank
Rosie
God.
Perez stuff, man. So
You already went through two.
Well, I'm gonna try to save him for something important.
Okay.
So so she's there and she's and her dude's away. Her dude's like in the bathroom, and I was like, time to make my move. Here we go. So I'm walking up to her to say thank you for the drink again or something stupid, but I walk up next to her and I put my arm like kind of around her waist because she's elbows on the bar top.
God.
And I lean in close to her face to kind of whisper in her ear and tell her thank you or whatever. And her curly hair is touching my face ever so slightly, and it smells incredible. So before I can even get anything out, I'm just like, your hair smells delicious. And she's like, oh, thank you, blah. And I was like, I'm just gonna sniff your hair for a minute.
That's not creepy.
So I buried my face in her hair.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Hey, Chris, I need the studio next week for some imaging.
It's all yours.
I think we're gonna start a new segment called Otter's Bad Idea of the Week.
So as my face is buried in her hair, I hear come from behind me, yo, what are you doing with my cousin's girl?
Yeah.
And I turn
this
around.
kid looked straight off of Jersey Shore.
This
Oh,
sounds
my
about
God.
right.
Kidding.
This sounds about right.
So I turn around and I don't understand where the hell it's coming from until I look down because it's about 5 feet tall, and there's just this little angry Puerto Rican standing there. What are you doing with my cousin's girl?
You repeated yourself
Yep,
3 times.
that's fine.
Little angry and Puerto Rican. They're all synonyms.
Redundant. So I'm just like, nah, dude, it's cool. We're just talking. I found her wallet earlier because now I found it because I'm wasted and I don't know how many of them are lurking in friggin' El Camino's outside, and it's just me and Rooster. So I'm just like, it's like I'm.
And
cool,
I had
kid.
already previously told you earlier that night because you almost bought the douchebags at the jukebox, and I said,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
I am on day 19. I'm exhausted. I don't think I can hold my own tonight.
I forgot I almost fought those guys too.
Oh, God.
So I'm like, it's cool, dude. I found her wallet. So she turns around. She's like, yeah, this is the guy, whatever. And so then the dude walks out. Her dude walks out of the bathroom. And he's kind of like, hey, what's going on here? And the cousin is like totally my bro now. He was like,
Yep.
hey, man, it's the one that found her wallet. It's cool. And the dude's like, oh, cool, man, thanks. Like giving me grip and stuff. I was like, damn it. 5 more seconds and I could have had your girl. Your stupid little cousin had to ruin it. So yeah, that was Tuesday night at the bar.
I don't remember any of our bar nights going that smoothly.
Because we never went to any bars that had Puerto
That was
Rican.
actually kind of a smooth story.
I think that's the only
Yeah.
smooth sailing bar night that you've ever related on the show.
and the catalyst had to have been Puerto Ricans.
The catalyst had to have been him.
Yep.
Perhaps.
Dude,
My Jiminy Cricket.
Seriously, like I go out and I'm all about. If you want to fight me, that's cool. But I will tell you that we don't need to do this.
Yeah,
It does not need to go down like this. But if I have to lay you out, I will do it.
I have been out with that guy a few times, and it never goes. It never goes smoothly.
It never goes as planned.
Even when that POS jigsaw was still standing.
Oh God,
that might have been the worst example ever
trying
of how
to
a bar
think
night
about
could go.
The one time
was
we
bad.
were out at the bar.
Did he walk up to some random guy and say, "Wow, that's the biggest sausage I've ever seen"?
No, I'm trying to
Because he did it to me when we were at the jigsaw.
I think it was a pretty smooth night. The night we were out.
well, we didn't stay out long though. We didn't stay out long enough to get wasted. Like you
we
left
went
pretty
to two
early,
different
right?
bars that night.
Oh, that night! I thought you
Yeah.
were talking about when we went to the Spitfire.
No. We went to two different bars. I remember being out kind of late that night.
That night was
Like
because
one-ish.
my wife came out.
That's right. She was there.
She came to the second bar. She came to the
She
garage
was the
when
garage
it was still
bar.
the
When it was
garage.
still garage bar. Yeah.
I couldn't while out when she was around.
Maybe we should have another night because I kind of want to see you while out.
I don't know if you do.
I know you don't.
I know I don't
I
want to.
probably don't. I'd probably be scared.
Do you know how much money you're going to drop?
Or Rooster and being like, you gotta help me.
What's funny is,
do you know how much money?
Hold on. I'm not helping you ever again. Miss, thanks for accompanying me on this creepy ass date. I'll get you a beer one
but
day.
you guys set me up on that crazy.
Hold
You
the
picked.
hell on.
You had a choice of 3.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, and none of the rest of them were creepy.
You shut your
No.
damn mouth. I wasn't even here. I just got tagged along. And you see, like, I had to experience that awful thing too. And you see what good it did me? Nothing.
That thing was awful.
You even bought your own hot chocolate.
I know, right?
What's funny is I was hanging out with my buddy Mike Pond, who works at Finest Lines Tattoos. If you want a tattoo, I hate Finest Lines. Don't get me wrong. I've hated that place for years. I would always turn people away from that place. But my buddy works there now, and he does exemplary work. So I'd go there if I were you. I was hanging out with him Sunday night, and I got a glimpse. I don't hang out with too many people anymore because most of my friends are now responsible adults. They're not me. I got a glimpse of what I'm like because we stopped at a gas station. He doesn't drink much anymore. Well, he got wasted because it's the first time we'd hung out in a long time. We went to a gas station to get like cigarettes or something after the bar. He tried to fight like a 65-year-old man for no reason. He just walked in the door as Mike was walking out, and Mike was like, "The F are you looking at? I'll effing kick your head in if you look at me like that again." This is a little old assuming guy.
Did you end up dropping $50 on Crown and Coke? Because
What,
that's kind of
on
what you're
Sunday
like
night?
too.
No, not on Sunday night. No, Sunday night was bad. I'll tell you off the air. We got kicked out of the bar we were at by like 11 o'clock at night on Sunday night.
Oh, that's nice.
No, I do remember sitting at the bar with you, and between the two of us running up probably about $125 on Crown and Coke.
That Crown Royal's expensive stuff.
Yeah, no, duh.
Black Tooth Grin, man. We were drinking Dime's drink.
There's nothing wrong with that drink.
You got an idiot nominee?
You're $125 into
I'm
it.
sure that's
right
probably.
now.
Yeah, okay.
we
So it's
need to
not
take
just
care
that
of it.
laptop.
Yeah, there's
do you
no
have one?
internet.
No, dude, I have no internet connection.
Yeah.
Are you in the chat, Johnny 5, at least?
I can double check.
Do we have
and
some
see if we're
chat
getting it.
representation since there's no internet on laptops?
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't
says
have
that-
internet.
It says that there's a signal, but that I can't connect.
Yeah.
Can anybody even hear us right now? Here, do me a favor. We're going to take a short break. While we're on break, call the station, 888-668-0742, and tell us if we're on the air, because apparently there's no internet anywhere. You listen to
And we're an
Projekt X.
internet radio station.
And we're an internet radio station.
From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits. A 99.5% uptime guarantee and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningshowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectify backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectify backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectify can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectify.com. That's RECTIPHY.com. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com. User-friendly and ready to serve. morningshowcentral.com. Are you tired of all the overhyped advertisements for energy drinks and energy supplements?
Maybe skydiving from a suborbital spacecraft or jumping a snowmobile over 80 buses is not in your agenda.
Maybe you just want to make it through the day effectively. Whether it's work, school, or raising a family, life's demands can be overwhelming. When you need that extra kick in the butt to help get you going, try Cocaine Energy. You'll not find a more effective energy supplement. Cocaine Energy has higher caffeine content per ounce than any other energy supplement on the market. And it's safe. Worried about the side effects of so much caffeine? We got you covered. Cocaine is scientifically formulated to mitigate against the side effects normally associated with large doses of caffeine, such as the jitters and heart palpitations. So what are you waiting for? Try cocaine today, because life doesn't wait. Cocaine is available at local retailers and online at www.drinkcocaine.com. That's drinkcocaine.com. Once again, that's drinkcocaine.com. This product does not contain the drug cocaine. This product is not intended to be an alternative to an illicit street drug. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Not recommended for children, pregnant women, or people sensitive to caffeine.
You know the fresh out of the shower feeling? Yeah, us neither. Project X.
Sit down.
If you're not already there, get to the website, projectxshow.com. Project spelled with a K.
Not with the C.
Backwards, if you can.
Because this is the best we got.
Also, if you want to call the show, 888-668-0742, toll-free worldwide. Your new tagline or a tagline for the show?
I don't care.
I kind of like it for the show.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, Awesome Retarded is getting old.
We've been trying to get a new one for a while. Maybe that's it.
It pretty much describes the show.
By default.
It's a good way to...
Now you tell me.
Check the internet.
Oh, yeah, I just shut down my computer.
Yeah, I got nothing here.
Well, why didn't you have an idiot nominee again? Because you were lazy or something?
No, because it's on the internet.
You don't have a smartphone, do you?
I don't think I can go
There's
to the
nothing
website.
smart about this woman.
Her
I can't
phone
go to
would
the
be smartest
website
thing.
and do it. I don't think it's a mobile friendly website.
You could still go to it and then enhance.
I'm going to try, but I don't think it's going to work.
My idiot! What was that word that I just said?
Idiot!
I was told, I don't know if he's still around, but Mighty Bill, our buddy from Boston, apparently was in the chat earlier. And he said somebody in the chat room was named Gittleman. I don't think it was the real Joe Gittleman, unfortunately. Slidell, Louisiana is where my idiot nominee comes from. Slidell police say a burglar forgot an important element of his disguise as he planned a night of crime. Police say 23-year-old Richard Boudreau, dressed in all camouflage, wore gloves, and packed his tools when he showed up to burglarize his former employer, Kenny's Seafood. Apparently, though, he forgot his mask. They say he knew the business had surveillance cameras, so he improvised and covered his head with a bucket as he searched for the business, or as he searched the business for money. The camera still managed to catch glimpses of his face, though, and that's what allowed police to ID him as the culprit. Investigators say he also tried to break into Jerry's Buy and Sell pawn shop with no luck. Police arrested the dude at his home and booked him on 2 counts of simple burglary. They didn't, I wish they would have elaborated on how he used the bucket. Like, did he just put it over his whole face and then kind of lift it up to peek under? Or did he just put it on his head so he could see out? I don't know.
I want to know if he was breaking into a seafood place, what did that bucket smell like?
Ooh. Oh, that would have been bad, right?
How horrible.
Probably oil.
That might be the worst freaking disguise ever.
Well, a buckethead's breaking into a restaurant.
He's got nothing else going on.
Girl sent me over a very interesting Cosmo article.
That is probably a sentence you never thought you would say.
No. And actually, I don't even know if it's interesting because I
Didn't read it.
didn't read it.
How did I know that? Because my exact thought was in my head, wow, I can't believe he thought that was interesting.
So it's not interesting?
I wasn't sure if you were going to think it was interesting.
Here are the 2 things that are popping out to me on the article as I'm looking at it. And both of them are popping out because they're in bold-face print. The first one is the title of the article, 6 Reasons You Should Sleep Naked. And then a little under that, it says you'll air out your hoo-ha.
Yeah, and that's good for you, apparently.
Yeah, Cosmo. That's what we're saying, hoo-ha. Isn't Cosmo magazine supposed to be on the cutting edge of sexuality? And it's calling vages hoo-has.
Well, what would be the cutting edge of sexuality? What would you call it to be on the cutting edge?
Come on, guys. I'm sure we could whip some out.
Yeah, let's whip it out. What would be...
Okay, first of all, never say that again.
You stop right now.
Never, ever, ever say that again.
I heard that, and I saw her pulling out an extremely large clit. Come on, guys. Let's whip it out. It's not a little wiener. Yes, it is.
Those aren't testicles. My ovaries dropped out.
Gross. I just had somebody offer me their ovaries the other day.
Ew, why?
Maybe because they didn't want him anymore.
Yeah, but
Ever
why
think
would
about
you,
that?
Yeah, but why would you give them the otter?
Oh, it was something because she's going to college and she's getting all this stuff off of college because she's going to engineering school or something, and she's getting discounts and grants because she's a female going to engineering school. I was like, dude, I need that, and she was willing to sell me an ovary so I could have an ovary and be a female. Go to engineering school on the cheap. A recent study has shown that less than 10% of Americans sleep naked. Less than 10% of Americans sleep naked.
That's surprising to me.
I have kids. That's why I stopped.
That's always awkward.
It is.
when my wife still lived with me. And we would have sex at night. Sometimes, more often than not, at least one of us would not get clothed before we then went to sleep for the night. And that's a terrible idea when your alarm clock doesn't work. You have to use your kid as an alarm clock. And there's a knock on that door at 6 a.m. and you're reaching for sheets to cover up because you know she's going to walk in.
See, we were never allowed to walk into my parents' bedroom.
Well, as long as she knocks first.
We were never allowed to knock and then knock it.
She knows what sex smells like at a young age.
Oh.
So did you. Don't even lie.
Goodness.
Yeah, right? You were talking about 69 with your father when you were 7 years old.
You not only knew
7.
what...
How did it turn into 7?
Okay, 9, whatever.
You not only knew what it smelled like, you know what it looked like, tasted like, and felt like.
Okay, now.
So apparently, experts are saying in this study that was done that it is good for you. Actually good for you.
Like, really good for you.
Like, healthy, good
list.
for you.
Like, it's going to improve your life.
To sleep naked.
I mean, area or hoo-ha is only half of it.
Again.
Actually, it's a sixth of it because there's 6 reasons. And
Yeah.
that's 1.
True.
Idiot. Jennifer Landa, who's a doctor and author of The Sex Drive Solution for Women, says that sleeping naked can be healthier for your vagina, not your hoo-ha.
That's cutting edge right there. Wow.
Well, at least she speaks like an adult.
She is a doctor.
She says it's totally normal to have yeast and bacteria down there. The warm environment can sometimes cause an overgrowth.
Yeah, what
And they have
what is
they
that?
have cause and overgrowth underlined.
Like, there was a link to the overgrowth.
And then it takes you to a picture of overgrown yeast.
Or blue
in
waffle.
women, or blue waffle. I totally showed somebody the blue waffle for the first time yesterday, and they vomited in their mouth a little. It was awesome.
And then did you show them 2 girls in the cup? Because that's always fun.
No, they had already seen that one.
Yeah.
Or lemon party.
Or lemon party. Meat spin.
Oh,
Tub
meat
girl.
spin. I cannot believe you guys made me go to that
You
stupid
loved
website.
meat spin.
Meat spin. Meat spin wasn't that bad until like I started scrolling down. Because at first I was like, okay, well, I've seen this. This is like
Yeah,
normal.
it's just a swinging wiener.
It's just-
There's one
yeah.
going in his butt, too.
And that I was like, okay, like that's okay. I mean, like, okay, whatever, that happens. I mean, sometimes. But there was like when you scroll down, it got weird. It got really weird, and I'm saying it got
Describe.
weird.
How so?
I don't remember. I just remember being like, oh, like this is no longer normal.
Because the wiener spinning around, I don't remember if it was clockwise or counterclockwise, and then the
It
other
depends
wiener
if you're
going into
here
the
in
spinning
Australia.
wiener's butt.
Yeah,
Depends if you're in
that's-
Australia.
Yeah, if you're in Australia, it's going the other way. Meat spin dot.
That's the funniest thing
Australia.
you've ever said. Can we go to like an Aussie meat spin and
Yeah.
go as the opposite direction?
Yeah, it's meatspin dot like AUS instead of .com.
We have plenty of Aussie friends. I'm sure we could find out. It's
Get
like
Mizzy
physically
on the phone,
impossible. They try to get it going clockwise, but it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, but it got weird. It got really, really weird on that website. Like really fast.
So in Soviet Russia, meat spins you?
Yes. I just love how the weird part was.
I
not
did
the-
those 80s rejoins, and all of a sudden,
Right.
we got, yak off over here.
Well, what you think? What you think a spinning dick is weird?
I think a guy sitting on another dick
No.
while he's spinning his wiener is kind of weird.
But that's what
I don't
gay
think there's anything wrong with
people do.
no. See, when I might not be the foremost authority on gay sex, but I'm pretty sure, like when there's penetration, the dude that's getting penetrated doesn't just automatically start spinning his wiener. Like,
don't know.
that's not a normal thing.
I just assume that dudes do that with their wiener, gay or straight. That you guys just sit around naked and you stand around and you just like swing it around because you're dudes and you have a
Nope.
short attention span and you
No.
like spin it around. So when I
Nope.
first went to the website, it didn't seem odd to me to see a dick spinning.
We have a short attention span, so we need to spend all of our time concentrating on twirling our wiener.
Yes,
Right?
yes, that's pretty much my
Nothing else
thought
can
about
keep our
guys.
attention, so we just need to see how long we can spin our wiener
Trust
for.
me, there's this thing called an Xbox.
Maybe this is
And
why
none
I'm
of us
still
have
single.
spun our wieners since we were 7.
Maybe
Nope.
I think maybe I'm still single because I think that boys
Teen.
just stand around and
Spun their wieners.
their wieners all the time. But
That's probably why. You're probably the one girl that goes, so what are you thinking about? And he's like, oh, spinning my wiener. Anything's got to be better than talking to you anymore.
But you also think that hoo-ha is acceptable in Cosmo.
This is
It's
true.
not.
It's funny now that I'm thinking, and I have the meat spin image
I wish
in
we
my
had
head
the
right now.
internet, man, so I could go to the website.
And I was thinking, do you remember? I want to like tape a pen to the tip of that guy's wiener, and put a piece of paper in front of it. You remember when we were kids, the spirograph?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Spirograph.
I knew
had
exactly
one of
where
those.
you're going with
You
this.
could totally
Yeah.
sell that. I guarantee that'd be like some high-end art. This is meat spin spirograph art. It would
Yeah.
go for thousands.
It would go for 1,000.
It would, because people don't know what the hell art is.
Will you do it? Will you do that? Spin your wiener and make some art, girl.
Yeah, I'll get right on
Sell
that.
it. You need money, right?
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Anyway, so they say that in order to prevent infections, to air out your hoo-ha.
A growth, actually.
Salami scabbard.
Cause an overgrowth. In order to prevent the overgrowth on the hoo-ha, you need to sleep
Salami
naked.
scabbard. I'm telling you.
Yeah. An overgrowth.
That's what I'm calling it.
Have you guys ever seen an overgrowth?
Of yeast? No, when a chick is like, I have a yeast infection, I usually don't go inspecting.
I used to bake bread. Is that a...
Like, seriously.
I was
One of
waiting
my
for the
jobs-
right time to make a bread joke, but
Yeah,
I just
so-
didn't find it yet.
one of my jobs at the restaurant was, in fact, to make rolls and everything in the morning. So yes, I've seen plenty of yeast overgrowth.
Wasn't that on a Simpsons or a Family Guy or something? Like,
I have no idea.
women were getting yeast infections because they lived downriver from a bread factory?
I
or
don't know.
something? I don't remember.
Sounds like a South Park episode.
Maybe
more or less.
that.
Don't
They
watch
also
any of it.
say another reason why sleeping naked is good for you. It says you'll sleep better.
I believe this.
Lisa Shives, another doctor, she sits on the National Sleep Foundation's board of directors.
I am in the wrong business. Just so you know, I am in the wrong business.
You mean you can study sleep? How is that possible?
Vagina sleep.
But yeah.
Your body temperature progressively declines as you sleep, which is a natural tendency of the body. So being too warm with heavy PJs and blankets can disrupt that. Sleeping naked, she says, can help your body stay cool.
This is why I sleep naked, because I get so hot. I was waiting.
There's our new gross website.
I
bet you we could take meat spin on.
No, because I get too hot. I don't understand how anyone can sleep with clothes on. It gets so hot. I have a fan.
Not
you
here,
don't.
you don't.
No, you don't. The cockeyed Asian doesn't count.
He's been posting really weird things on Facebook too, like creepy things. I think he's gonna come after me and murder me.
Good.
You know what disturbs me more than just the image of you sleeping naked?
Oh yeah, because that doesn't disturb you.
What disturbs me more than the image is the fact that I know how often you wash your socks, so I can imagine how often you wash your sheets.
No, I wash my sheets once.
And the discharge alone.
None of you guys sleep naked.
Your sheets got to be like
I
canvas.
actually don't.
None of you guys sleep naked.
I used to, and then I had
And then you had kids. Okay, but none of you, like, you don't sleep naked? I mean, you're single.
Not anymore.
I actually, the only way you can get me to sleep naked is to really liquor me up, and then I just am too damn lazy or drunk to put my clothes back on.
That's what I do. I sleep naked after sex, or I sleep naked while drunk.
I mean, that, like, bewilders me.
Well, you're gross. You'll look hotter. That's
Well, there you go.
stupid.
Look
Somebody
at me.
says you'll lose belly fat.
Yep.
Allows your levels of stress hormone cortisol to decrease as you rest, blah, blah, blah. Keeping your energy and hunger levels in check,
You'll feel more confident.
which is not in your case.
I feel confident all the time.
Until you wake
I don't
up
need
and
to
see your
sleep.
body.
I don't
That's
need to
what's
sleep
wrong.
naked to feel
You see-
confident.
That's
Is that
what's
what's
wrong.
wrong? I
That's
sleep
You
naked.
you have too much confidence.
It gives
That's
me this
the problem.
because I sleep naked. It gives me like a false sense of confidence.
Everything gives you a false sense of confidence.
Is that why you don't have do you have a mirror in your room?
Yeah, I have a full length mirror.
So when you wake up and
On
get out
the
of bed,
ceiling.
do you see yourself?
Above
And then the
her
confidence
bed.
goes away?
Shut up. Okay.
I'm asking. Is that what happens, though?
My confidence is
She
not
doesn't
go
turn
away.
on the lights.
Or do you have
until
written
she
on your
gets
mirror,
close.
Yeah, I don't
beautiful.
turn on the light. It's 3:30 in the morning when I get up.
It's one of those mirrors where she's already drawn on like hair and clothes, and she just kind of stands it and goes,
She has one of
so
those.
hot.
She has one of those bikini T-shirts taped to it.
Yeah.
Hot right now, you guys. And
So
I'm
it's like the
having-
Puerto Rican ass, right?
Yeah.
Also, you'll have better sex, which I agree with.
Well, yeah, duh, because
You're
you're already
sleeping naked and you cuddle. Even if you don't want to do it, and you're cuddling naked. It
you're
happens.
kind of doing it. I mean, sometimes it just slides in
You might
there.
be like hot dog in a bun, but you're not kind of doing it.
Can we go to break?
Working on it.
Chris is just jealous.
I gotta throw up.
We're gonna take a short break. We come back. I think there was like a relationship advice thing.
Was there?
I don't know. We got stuff about the Razzie Awards. We have questions that women want men to stop asking.
Oh, yeah.
A homeless guy who says he was defending himself when he pushed a guy in front of a subway train. And easy ways to revive your sex life. More Sex Talk with Girl when we come back.
From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits. A 99.5% uptime guarantee and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on Msc Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. Heat 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningshowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectified backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectified backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectify can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectify.com. That's RECTIPHY.com. the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com. Are you tired of all the overhyped advertisements for energy drinks and energy supplements?
Maybe skydiving from a suborbital spacecraft or jumping a snowmobile over 80 buses is not in your agenda.
Maybe you just want to make it through the day effectively. Whether it's work, school, or raising a family, life's demands can be overwhelming. When you need that extra kick in the butt to help get you going, try Cocaine Energy. You'll not find a more effective energy supplement. Cocaine Energy has higher caffeine content per ounce than any other energy supplement on the market, and it's safe. Worried about the side effects of so much caffeine? We got you covered. Cocaine is scientifically formulated to mitigate against the side effects normally associated with large doses of caffeine, such as the jitters and heart palpitations. So what are you waiting for? Try cocaine today, because life doesn't wait. Cocaine is available at local retailers and online at www.drinkcocaine.com. That's drinkcocaine.com. Once again, that's drinkcocaine.com. This product does not contain the drug cocaine. This product is not intended to be an alternative to an illicit street drug. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Not recommended for children, pregnant women, or people sensitive to caffeine. User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com.
Even if you don't think we're funny, we still do. Project X.
There, get to the website, ProjectXShow.com. Project spelled with a K.
Not with the C.
Backwards if you can.
Because this is the best we got.
Also, if you want to call the show, 888-668-0742, toll free worldwide. Girl.
Yes.
You found your idiot nominee, I heard.
I did. I found it. Hold on. Let me make it big enough so I can read it.
No.
Okay.
Jesus
19-year-old Alexander Perez of Bradenton, Florida, on Sunday walked into a Spencer's Gifts
Bradenton.
Disqualified twice.
and asked for a
At
job
life.
application. While he was there, he shoplifted a sex toy called the Super Sucker. The
Ooh.
Super Sucker is a flesh-textured cylinder that you put in your junk into. The manufacturer describes it as having a, quote, real mouth sensation. It only cost $17. He was really easy to find because he left all his information on the job application.
Yep.
He was arrested for misdemeanor theft.
Was the super sucker used?
It doesn't say.
Before he made it out of the store.
It doesn't say.
Where else
He-
was he
Oh,
going
It
to
was
hide
in
it?
his pocket. A security guard caught Alexander with the Super Sucker in his pocket.
Was there a hole in his pocket?
It doesn't
Yes.
say. It does have a picture of
If
the
there
guy.
wasn't one before,
What
there
pocket?
was immediately after he put it in there.
It does have a picture of the guy and a picture of the Super Sucker box.
The picture of the guy is at his mugshot.
Yeah.
Does he look post-coitus?
He looks Puerto Rican.
That'd be kind of cool to have one of those that, like, walking around the mall with one of those things in your pocket, a hole in your pocket, and your junk just in the thing. Nobody knows. Nobody's the wiser. And you're just getting sucked off while walking around the mall.
Until you
man.
collapse in the middle of the
I was
aisle.
going to say, until you just stop and somebody thinks you're having a heart attack.
Walk into, like,
God. Oh,
walk
are
into,
you
like,
okay?
Frederick's or Victoria's Secret with that. Oh, man.
Yeah, but the problem is, as soon as you walk out, you're going to be in front of the Christian bookstore, and that's going to be awkward.
I'm
It's
okay
like
with
those
that.
girls that shove shit
Or
up their
Baby Gap.
vagina and walk around with it up there all day.
Yeah, but I think
That
that's
was
for
3, by the
necessity.
way.
That's not...
No, I'm talking about for sex things.
Chicks do that?
Yeah.
Who does that? Do you do
Especially,
that?
You're talking about the
especially-
vibrating underwear.
It's
Or
especially
bullets.
gone big because
Bullets
in
you can get
50
lost.
Shades they do it in
Oh
50
my
Shades,
God.
and
Oh
he
my God.
puts beads.
Anal beads?
Like well, he doesn't put them
Wrap
in her
around
ass
beads.
though. He puts them like up her vagina. It's like this big long thing, and it's got
2 in
like,
one,
different
1 in the other,
circular
called shock
things
beads.
on it. So now it's like all the rage. Girls are like, "What? I can shove things up my vagina and walk around all day with them."
So you're telling me right now there's chicks walking around with anal beads in their vagina just walking around the streets?
Oh yeah, at least one.
Amongst others.
And amongst other things.
I'm gonna start pulling down random chicks' pants just to see.
Yeah.
'Cause that won't get you arrested.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a great idea.
I'm gonna
time
be
you guys-
science.
Next time you guys go out drinking, that's your assignment.
That's what he should do.
No, see, don't tell me that because I might encourage him to do that because it would just be funny.
What are you doing? Just it's science. It's for science.
Just yell science.
I'm doing a study. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, anyway. So, I mean, it happens, I guess. I don't know.
Fox News.
Speaking of 50 Shades of Grey and anal beads.
Absolutely. Spoke to Dr. Laura Berman.
Again, speaking of 50 Shades of Grey and anal beads.
About ways to revive your sex life.
Do I really need to say it a third time?
No. I think we got it now. Can we just record
Just
that and put it on
this.
loop?
Just
50 Shades of Grey and anal beads.
Now she says, now this is weird. I would have never thought this. She says that any relationship can benefit from a better sex life. Or at least they say that.
Well,
that's weird, right?
any
Who would have thought
relationship-
about that? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
That's weird.
Like
Yeah.
if my relationship with my father is suffering, that's just bad advice.
I think she means any romantic relationship.
In your
I don't
case.
think she means any relationship.
However, maybe if you had a better sex life with your wife at home, and he had a better sex life at home, then maybe your guys' relationship would be better.
There you go.
You guys
He'd
would
be
be
happier.
quit making
bitch,
sense
no.
of stuff.
She told FoxNews.com that
So if I'm
order,
pissed off at my dog,
you go rail your wife. It'll all be
And
good.
you'd be nicer to your dog.
You won't, you
Dude.
won't kick your dog.
I'm too tired to hit you now.
In order to have a better sex life, a couple needs physical and emotional intimacy, but it's easier for kids and mortgage to get in the way. Mm-hmm. She says, and I quote, "You have to recommit to the connection in your relationship, which needs as much work as your job does." Well, damn, because I put no work into my job.
Well, I was thinking that's why I don't have kids or a mortgage. Doesn't
Or
get in the
sex
way.
life.
I have a sex life.
No, you don't.
I had sex this afternoon.
Hold on,
No,
hold
you
on.
didn't.
Yes,
No,
I
with
did.
yourself does not count.
I did not have sex with myself. I
Hold
had
on.
sex
Is
this
that why you were
afternoon.
late getting here?
Maybe.
Is
that's
that why you
I was late
smelled funny
getting
when you
here.
walked in?
I took a shower.
I thought I was at the fish market.
I took. Screw
Anybody
you.
smell muffins bacon?
Screw you. I took a shower.
She has anal beads shoved up her hoo-ha.
My goodness.
She elbowed me in the head when I was trying to pull down her pants.
What's a
That's why she doesn't have sex that
Yeah.
often.
I was going to say, she
Reaction
does
that
have
I
a
have.
sex life. It's just dead.
Hey, it worked. It worked this afternoon. That's all I'm gonna say.
I
Replaced
don't
the
buy
batteries,
it.
did you?
I need
buy it?
proof.
What kind of proof?
I don't know. You got a dirty condom laying around?
No.
She put all of her pants on one side of the washer and all of her shirts on the other side, so it was off balance.
Is there?
I was like, why would I do that?
Why would I walk close? Oh my god!
Stupid. Well, I didn't see any angry Facebook posts from unsatisfied men today, so I still don't believe you. I need some kind of
But
proof.
the city of Cleveland is on suicide watch.
I didn't see a guy walking around the streets mumbling to himself, rocking back and forth.
What kind of
Shoelaces are illegal until tomorrow morning.
What
You better
kind
get
of
a hold
proof?
of Ray and tell her if she gets any of those calls tonight to let you know. Does she still do that?
No, she doesn't do that anymore.
Well, that good for her. Oh,
Shouldn't do
well,
that anymore.
now we have internet?
Yeah.
We'll test it now, at least.
We'll test it.
We'll test it.
I mean, what kind of proof? What could possibly prove that I had sex?
I want a name and a phone number.
that you're not getting.
Which guy was it?
A new guy.
In 2 years, guy.
Dude, we've named like 20, and now there's another one.
There's another one.
Where'd you meet this one?
Was it hot dog stand guy? Let me try that again.
No.
Were you getting
hot
yourself a
dog
wiener on the
stand
street
guy.
and decided to get another
It was
wiener on the
Hot
street?
Dog. It was Hot Dog guy. Where'd you meet this one?
I met him out
Where?
at a place.
When is the first time you met him? When is the first time you laid eyes upon him?
August.
This is the August guy.
August.
This
yeah,
past
nice.
August?
Yes.
Where?
In the casino.
No.
Where?
In Lakewood.
Where in Lakewood?
I'm
At
not
casino,
giving you details.
at casino guy's apartment, dude.
I'm not giving you.
It was his roommate.
I'm not giving you
roommate.
details.
Why?
Other than I had sex this afternoon.
Just give me a bar name.
What did you do this afternoon?
I got a new car, bitch. Which is way more satisfying than I'm sure your sex was. And I didn't have to shower
And
afterwards.
It's a
she's
much
not,
better ride.
She is not
Smells
disagreeing.
way better.
She is not disagreeing.
You didn't have to. Yeah. Well.
Lindsay said you met him at Planned Parenthood.
I want to know why you can't give me a bar name.
Oh, Deegan's in Lakewood.
In August.
Mm-hmm.
Screw it. There's too many.
We had lunch.
So why this afternoon? That's kind of a weird time to be having sex.
He came over.
Just for a booty call?
Yeah.
Did you guys do anything before?
We had pizza.
And there's the lubrication right there.
Oh my God.
I mean, if that's what you're at.
Where'd you go?
Actually, you know what? Was it at your place or his?
My place.
Oh, you know what? I can't lie, dude. If a girl, not you, but if another any other
a real girl,
if any other girl called me up and said, "Do you want to come over for pizza and sex?" That'd probably be the best thing I ever heard in my life. As much as I want to make fun of her, because that's a dude, that's cool. You're just like, yep.
Oh, I know.
Pizza and sex.
I know how to land them.
And what was better, the pizza or the sex?
The pizza.
The sex.
The pizza. She took too long to answer that one.
They both smelled like anchovies. They both sucked.
What had more cheese, the pizza or the sex? See, on wieners, we call that smegma. Thick cheese joke.
You're just jealous.
Of what?
I don't think he's
Of
jealous
my
of you having sex.
I'm good on that.
Yep.
I'm jealous of your pizza.
I'm jealous of your pizza. I've eaten a biscuit today.
Where was the pizza from?
Where the hell was my pizza?
The Fairview Tavern.
Oh, okay.
You live in
Wasn't
Lakewood
even
and you
that
didn't get pizza from Angela's.
I went there. I went to the Fairview Tavern yesterday for lunch.
So you had leftover pizza.
It was leftover pizza.
Oh my God.
Is that better?
No.
Worse?
That's
Oh.
worse.
You couldn't even spring for a new pizza? This guy was sleeping with you and you couldn't even get him fresh pizza?
Oh,
it's the least you could have done for him.
Christ, you know,
Unbelievable.
I do a lot.
No, you
And
don't.
In answer to Lindsay's question, no, the pizza wasn't $5 hot and ready. Girl was.
Take out the
I'm trying
hot.
to get in the chat room.
And then, yes, $5 and ready.
Well, she forgot to take her clothes off before she went to sleep last night, so I'm sure she was hot.
Sweaty. Ugh.
I never forget to take my clothes
Sweaty
off.
vagina sex. That's her lubrication now.
How could you tell?
She's like, man, I can't get wet, so I just got to work up a good sweat before he comes over, so that shit's dripping down. 4. So yeah, I'm sorry. We started this whole segment with trying to talk about reviving sex lives, not ruining them. Sorry, guys, if you were looking for help. You're probably never going to have sex again after hearing this story. So you know what? I'm going to bring you back. Here are some tips to recharge your sex life after hearing that horrible, horrible story. Number 1, share your fantasies. Write them down and put them in a box. Once a month, act them out.
Ooh.
That doesn't help me. Because my fantasy is to get a full night's sleep.
Leave it by the front door. So when she comes home, she's like, "Oh, kids, let's go."
Number 2, kiss every day. Men, if you want your gal to have more desire, this will change your world, Dr. Laura says. Make a date to literally make out, no sex involved, once a week. I'm going to editorialize. Dumbest thing I've heard ever.
I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard too.
Because I'm going to tell you what, like, there are times where I like just making out, but the ends have to justify the means. I'm not going to just make out and not have sex afterward.
See, for me, that's not even why it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Spontaneity is what makes sex worth it.
Hey,
like,
Wednesday night at 9, we're going to make out, and then maybe do it after.
Hey, babe, it's the 3rd. You know what that means. We had a date to just make out tonight. I'd be like, really?
You have to buy a lot of pizza.
I mean, I have to say, I really enjoy just making out. But then again, I was also 14. And I was just hoping I was able to, get to that point.
Yeah.
Number 3, share your appreciation. Even if it's something your partner always does. For example, if he or she is giving the kids a bath, Johnny 5, tell her thank you for doing it.
Aww.
Again, dumbest thing ever.
Oh, we constantly thank each other for stuff. So,
well, I'm saying, like, that's cool, but, like, I think the example is more stupid than the thing.
What? Thanks for giving the kids
Like,
a bath.
yeah, dude, she's
Have you
like
ever
all
tried to-
wet and she's
have you
disheveled
ever-
and like.
Have you ever tried to bathe 2 toddlers at the same?
No, but what I'm
Dude,
saying is
that's a thinkable.
Sure,
He's not
That's
legally.
what I'm
He's
saying.
not legally allowed to be that close to toddlers. So no, he's.
I
Never
used to
tried
bathe
to.
a toddler, one toddler, not 2, but that's what I'm saying. Like, sure, a thankable action. However, when she's all disheveled and she has soap and water all over, and she's tired and strained from trying to wrangle these kids in the bathtub, and you're like, "Thank you, honey." Then she's gonna jump your bones? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I love Lindsay. I do.
What happened
and
now?
Lindsay and John are probably 2 of my favorite people like ever, and their kids adorable.
Yes.
But I might have just puked in my mouth a little.
Uh-oh.
After 4 years of scheduled sex, you make it work. Also, having mandatory doctor office sex, you make it work.
See, I read that, and I immediately was like, what if Scrubs had more sex?
That was, that's one of those ones I don't want to think about, man.
See, they make it work because they were trying for something, though.
Yeah.
It's like
And
you
I
kind of
think that's
have
it.
to, and it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, but as just for pleasure, I don't think I could do that.
No, I mean, I could. It wouldn't be as good, but I could do it,
I
I'm sure.
don't, honest to God, dude, I don't think I could.
Try it. Do an experiment.
Try it and let us know next week.
I'm going to be doing an experiment. You do an experiment. You schedule, what's today's date? The 14th or something?
It's the 15th.
15th. Schedule for like the 18th at, say, 9:30 p.m. You and your wife are going to have sex. And you see how enjoyable it is. Number 4, practice gratitude. Dr. Laura says people spend so much time complaining about their relationships. Think of ways to express your gratitude and be thankful for the life you have built with your partner. Look at the things that are working in your relationship, easy for me to say, instead of the things that are not. That just seems like too much work.
Yeah.
Like, I got to sit here and think of the good. If you have to think of the good.
Yeah. What if there was no good?
Even if there is, the fact that you have to, like, search your memory banks for the good and be like, well, December 22nd, 2007 was exceptionally awesome. All right, let's do it.
I want to thank you
We
for
had
waking up this
pizza.
morning and not making me feel inconvenienced enough to have to call the coroner.
That being said, number 5.
Yeah.
Schedule a date night. Schedule one night a week to be alone without the kids or friends. If money is an issue, tuck the kids in bed and go out onto the front porch for a glass of wine. Dr. Laura advises taking 1 or 2 trips per year, again without the kids, even if it's just for one night. That's the one I agree with the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 1, absolutely. She finally got one right. Because probably the best, after like the first year of our relationship, the best sex that we had was those nights. No kid, no responsibilities or worries. We're going to go out and do dinner and a show or whatever the hell we do, or we get, even if we don't go out of the city, we get a hotel room somewhere in the city, and it's just like, it's different. It's away from real life and everything else, and it's pow, pow, pow.
That's actually how we ended up with the second kid.
Pow, pow,
I've done the
pow.
math.
Pow, pow.
That sounds so romantic. Pow,
romance.
pow, pow.
Listen, when you're married, romance is out the window.
That sounds like great sex.
You just get the job done.
Pow, pow, pow. Just get the job done.
Jackhammer.
That's a great philosophy to have.
It is.
How
Not
fast?
me get the job done. I get her job done, then I get me job done. That's the thing. I'm a respectful gentleman. I always make sure the girl gets off at least once before I get off.
Right.
True story, yo. Ask anybody I've ever been with. It's a
It's-
long list, but track them down.
It's true.
High fidelity,
he really
that
does
shit.
do that.
Right? Is that the right movie? High Fidelity, when he goes back and talks to all the exes, see what he did wrong?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Oh my
With,
God, yeah.
John,
I'm like,
John
crap.
Cusack.
I know he's in it. I know
Yeah, I
he's
know
in High
he's in
Fidelity.
it.
I'm
I
like,
know
I
he's in
don't
High
know.
Fidelity.
No, that wasn't. Okay, no, I have no clue. I can't remember.
Lindsay, help me out. I'm sure she knows. Dr. Laura, by the way, we were just talking about this hoe when we were on break. Dr. Laura apparently has a show on the OWN network.
Oh, hey.
10 p.m. on Tuesdays. Watch it after us.
Or don't.
Don't. Don't contribute to that wench's network. I hate that fat black broad. Not because she's black and not because she's fat. I was just describing what she is. And she's Oprah and I hate her. She's everything that's wrong with the world. I'm sorry. I've expressed this before. She's an egotistical, self-centered fart. And I don't even know why I covered up the F word with the fart, because I was going to say shit immediately after the fart. I was going to be like, fart shit, whore of a lady. Who just needs to die? Oh, but she builds schools for kids in Africa. Yeah, because she wants the exposure.
And then didn't one of the women in that school get arrested for
they got raped
kids or raping
raped
the
a kid
or
or
something?
Oprah opened a rape school.
Yeah,
wonderful.
Oprah's School of Rape.
And people still love her. People still love her.
Meanwhile, we're closing schools all over this country because we can't get funding for them.
So would you consider this a school of hard knocks?
Nice.
Wah, wah, wah.
Tip number 7, forget you heard that joke.
And here's the thing, man. All right, dude. Another problem with her is, she spreads the wealth, apparently. But what she's spreading is a drop in the bucket to what she's actually worth. So, she's not really doing any hard work. She's just paying money, and people are doing stuff for her with the money that she's throwing out there. She does it all for the blacks. What about why can't you go to the Ukraine? Why can't you go to where Chernobyl was and people's lives are still ruined from Chernobyl and help them out because they're white? It's true. Tell me I'm wrong, Chris. Tell me what white people she's helped out besides the fat ladies in her audience when she gave them the cars, and even then they had to pay taxes. Really? What whites did she help?
Oh man, no. Just
what whites?
Here we go.
What whites?
That's all I'm gonna say is really. I'm not even gonna go there.
What whites?
One person helps us.
I got no problem with it. I got no problem with it.
Somebody else, Oprah, that does anything else for us.
Bill Gates. Bill Gates. He gives
by
to
the
every
way,
charity
by
in
the
the
way,
world.
You guys, it is Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday today, so can't we all just get along?
Shut the
That's
hell
the
up.
wrong black
Listen.
guy.
Oh,
dude.
the
Come
wrong
on.
black
Listen.
guy. Oh, I confused my black guy.
Listen, I have a black friend, okay? It's cool. I'm not. Yep, I did that. I did that just for you. I did that just for you. Just for you. I wanted to see your face again.
Right?
I think I'm gonna go outside and
Of
smoke a
course.
cigarette.
That's why I said it. I knew you'd get it.
I'm just glad he walked out of here smiling. I feel safe to go to my car now.
Hey, I don't have a problem. I like his kind.
I tried to hook you up.
Interns. She
She
meant
loves
interns.
interns. I tried to hook you up with Daryl last week, 2 weeks ago. You were having none of it. But that's my problem. I'm sorry. Help out. I don't know. Do we have a cool word for each other, like brother? I was gonna say help a brother out, but
No, that's taken.
help a hunky out. Did I just hear the doorbell?
Yes, you did.
The hell? Oh, the wrong person heard what I just said. Taking a break, folks. No, seriously. Help out one white person, then maybe I'll ease up on her. Until then.
Well, she's helping out Lance Armstrong, clear his conscience.
No, she's not. Again, she's doing that for herself.
I will give her credit for being exceptionally philanthropic with her multiple millions of dollars that she doesn't need. However,
that she doesn't even miss.
However, you can't. When you do something like that, if you're truly doing it for somebody else's sake, you don't make a big press event out of it, and that's what bothers me about it.
Yep.
Is the press. If you're gonna do it, but don't make a big deal out of it at all.
I feel like Bill Gates and those guys,
Exactly.
they do a lot of stuff.
Bill
and
Gates gives away like half of his net worth every year and doesn't say boo about it.
Well, and I've always been told that the Osbournes too, Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne, give away a lot of their money
We
to
don't
charities
even know because maybe
and never say anything about
right.
it. He was on Howard years ago, and Howard asked him, and he was like, "We just don't talk about it. We just don't need to talk. We don't do it to talk about it. We do it because we want."
I get the press is supposed to inspire other people to do the same thing. But I just find it exceptionally annoying.
Do you think Oprah goes to the movies and claps and talks loudly at the movie screen?
Only if she's on it.
You think Oprah, when she gets mad, does the clapping syllable?
Why?
Stop raping kids in my schools!
Stedman, get over here!
We're gonna take a short break. When we come back, if we come back.
If you come back.
I think the intern's ready in there for you when you come to break.
We're gonna talk about more stuff. You listen to Project X.
From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with Full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits. A 99.5% uptime guarantee and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on Msc Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. Heat 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningshowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to Msc Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectify backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectify backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectify can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectify.com. That's RECTIPHY.com. Hey, Sam. Hey, excuse me. Am I interrupting nap time? In this economy, it was hard to get this job. Unfortunately, it's even harder to keep it. And there's only so much a coffee machine can do. Wakey, wakey. Hello. You don't need yet another expensive trip to the corporate coffee shop. You need the tastiest, most effective energy shot on the market. Are you fucking kidding me? The Cocaine Energy Shot is an energy supplement with a whopping 280 milligrams of caffeine in each sugar-free, zero-calorie 2-ounce dose, delivering consistent all-day energy without causing the palpitations and jitters that can ruin your day. It's delicious, too. When you wake up, you're fired. Sweet dreams, idiot. Why did I even hire this guy in the first place? What? What's this wrong? Oh, man. What? Huh? Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Whatever. The new Cocaine Energy Shot. Sure, it's got a naughty name, but this little liquid miracle will beat out the competition to keep you at your best. Ask for it by name at your local retailer. If they don't carry it, demand that they do. Let's go! Or buy online at drinkcocaine.com. That's drinkcocaine.com. One more time. That's drinkcocaine.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Not recommended for pregnant women, children, or people sensitive to caffeine. Call the show toll free. 668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com. User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com. Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. Are you tired of all the overhyped advertisements for energy drinks and energy supplements?
Maybe skydiving from a suborbital spacecraft or jumping a snowmobile over 80 buses is not on your agenda.
Maybe you just want to make it through the day effectively. Whether it's work, school, or raising a family, life's demands can be overwhelming. When you need that extra kick in the butt to help get you going, try Cocaine Energy. You'll not find a more effective energy supplement. Cocaine Energy has higher caffeine content per ounce than any other energy supplement on the market, and it's safe. Worried about the side effects of so much caffeine? We got you covered. Cocaine is scientifically formulated to mitigate against the side effects normally associated with large doses of caffeine, such as the jitters and heart palpitations. So what are you waiting for? Try cocaine today, because life doesn't wait. Cocaine is available at local retailers and online at www.drinkcocaine.com. That's drinkcocaine.com. Once again, that's drinkcocaine.com. This product does not contain the drug cocaine. Duh. This product is not intended to be an alternative to an illicit street drug. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Not recommended for children, pregnant women, or people sensitive to caffeine. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com.
We now return to the show that's better than 2 hours with a hooker. Well, better priced at least. Projekt X.
If you're not there, get to the website, ProjectXShow.com. Project spelled with a K.
Not with the C.
Backwards if you can.
Because this is the best we got.
Also, if you want to call the show, 888-668-0742. Toll free worldwide. Johnny 5.
Yo.
Idiot nominee.
I've been thinking about this.
Right.
I'm going to have to give it to the two guys this morning.
Okay.
Whilst on my way to work, I stopped at a truck stop like I do every morning. Same one. Grabbed my coffee and everything else. It was exceptionally busy today for some reason. And two guys, they had opened up a new register, and two guys jumped at the same time. The guy that was further back in the line ended up scooting in front of the other dude.
Okay.
It caused an argument. Naturally. We're talking truckers.
Right.
Right? The redneck that had made it to the front first kept turning around and leering at the hillbilly that was right behind him. Eventually, the words were spoken, "Quit looking at me, pay for your shit, get out."
Okay.
To which was responded, "I'll kick your fucking head off." And unfortunately, the guy had spoken the truth, except in reverse. Because the hillbilly, out of nowhere, jumped about 4 feet in the air and straight roundhouse kicked this dude square dead in the temple.
Oh, that was your morning?
Yeah.
I'd like to forfeit my idiot.
Wow.
So my idiot is the severely overweight 60-plus-year-old trucker from somewhere I can only imagine has one color and 2 last names. For thinking that just because the dude is a little bit smaller than you can intimidate him with your chaw-chewing backwoods accent.
That's awesome. What's funny is how you described them as one was a redneck and one was a hillbilly.
Yeah, are you sure you got them right?
Yep.
You sure which one was the redneck and which one was the hillbilly?
Absolutely.
Well,
I have a hard time telling
There's a
the
big
difference.
difference. Oh, no, there's a big difference.
Really? I have a hard time telling the difference.
Rooster and I found out upon our travels to, how was the name of that city?
Wait, what did we go to do? I'm like, was it in Ohio?
Yeah.
Was it by the barn silo and everything?
Yeah, with the car dealership.
Shit. It was awesome. It was like
the city was
bumfuck.
2 bars, a gas station, 2 silos, and a barn.
And then a car dealership right next to the silo, which made absolutely
Were
no
you
sense.
going east, west,
It
or
was
south
west.
of Cleveland? West of Cleveland.
West,
Oh, my
south,
God.
like 20 minutes south of Bowling Green, I want to say.
Oh.
Oh, God, you're talking out way the hell.
Oh, wait. I'm
Yeah.
talking west.
Dude, I can't.
Who knows?
I want to say it started like with an H or something.
Who knows?
Whatever.
Bumfuck.
It was a little ass terrible town, and we got there, and the town was dead, and which was weird because I think it was a weekend actually. And Hamler, Ohio.
Yes. Damn
Hamler,
it.
Ohio.
I was really hoping to find it.
And a guy walked up to us. We were supposed to be doing a show at this bar, and we were standing outside of the bar because we were there way earlier than we should have been because the bar wanted us to be there that early. And we were standing outside doing nothing, smoking cigarettes, and this guy walked up to us, and I was like, what is there to do in this town? Because we still had like hours and hours before the show. And he's like, well, there's 2 bars. This bar here down the street is where all the rednecks go. I believe he said the rednecks were the higher class of the 2.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
This is the description. Hamler is a village in Henry County, Ohio. The population was 576 at the 2010 census.
Oh, 576?
576. And
Yep.
they expected us to pull at least 300 people to the show.
Founded in 1875 by John Hamler. Hamler is a rural farming community in northwest Ohio, about 40 miles southwest of Toledo.
Yep.
573 in 2011, so apparently they lost a couple.
I wonder why.
384 acres total.
Yep. Huge city. And he said the one bar was where all the rednecks went, but we didn't want to go there because all the rednecks are like high-class, hoity-toity people. And then the bar we were at was where all the hillbillies went to, and those were all the good people, all the bikers and stuff. Those were the down-to-earth folk. Stay away from the redneck because they were the high class.
Well,
Rednecks are high class and hillbillies are the blue-collar working class.
I can tell you, working in Western Pennsylvania, I can definitely distinguish between rednecks and stump jumping hillbillies.
Now, do you remember?
Hey, wait, this is the home of Miss Ohio, 1997.
It's relevant.
Now, do you remember that dumb whore?
Miss
that
Ohio's
started-
97?
That
Yeah.
started. No. She was too young. That started messing with our stuff, showed up at the show.
The one that came down from Michigan.
Yeah. The one that came down with the old guys. So she was clearly being paid to be there and
Right.
tried to criticize our girls
Right.
for being lower than her.
And then later in the night tried to hit on me and dance with me.
And then later on in the night tried to sit down, fell off, and ended up passing out on the floor for 15 minutes.
That was awesome. That was Hamler, Ohio, by the way.
That was hilarious.
Area Hamler. Area 51. I'm sorry. Area 51 was the name of the venue, if you can call it that.
It's also the home of composer and musician Chip Davis.
Look at that.
He's from the Mannheim Steamroller Group.
Wow.
They also have a huge Hamler Summerfest there.
Huge Hamler Summerfest on the 300 plus
It
acres.
features German polka bands, polka dancing, German food, and free-flowing beer.
What is that loud talking going on?
I'm
in the
actually,
other room?
dude, I'm actually down with that. I would go.
That sounds like a good time. I'd go to that.
How else do you get people to come to that town? Free beer. That's
Here,
it.
Let's see. I'm going to go to the Hamler Summerfest website and see when it is this summer, and we can all broadcast live.
No,
down
we
from
cannot.
The
They don't have
Summerfest.
internet.
They probably
I'm
don't.
fairly certain they don't.
They probably don't.
Yeah, they probably don't.
They have a little pizza shop inside of their gas station, though, but it was closed, I think.
Nice thing about a town that size is you really don't even need a phone.
No.
Yeah, they had a pizza shop inside the gas station. It was closed, but they kept telling us how it was such good pizza.
Right.
And that just tells you a little something about the area. When you can go down to the gas station and get some great pizza, you're in a winning town.
I can't lie, though. I kind of want to go.
I'm not even kidding. Like, this is...
Hey, hold on. No, you can go. Guess what? We're going to need a new girl for this show.
Yeah.
She's not coming back.
Nope.
Really?
No, it's like, dude, it's the hills have eyes there. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
Yeah. It's creepy.
How many cousins do you think are married to cousins out there?
All of them.
Oh, God.
They're all cousins.
What did you say? One color and two last names?
Yep. TheStir.com. I don't even know what that is. Girl, do you have any idea?
It's like a relationship website.
That makes sense. Apparently did some kind of survey or something, and they came up with the 15 questions women wish men would stop asking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me guess. Are you okay is on there.
Kind of. It.
I was going to say if it's not, I'm surprised.
Mm-hmm.
There's one that's kind of like that.
You want to do it?
Why are you so annoyed?
Yeah.
If you stop acting like it, I won't ask you it. How about that?
See, I don't agree. I don't understand why this. First of all, I don't find myself or didn't find myself asking these questions often. Secondly, I don't understand why women would be so upset about that they wish
I
to
get
stop
these
asking.
questions from
Well, let's
new
say,
guy
okay,
all
where
the
do we
time.
keep the toilet paper?
Yeah.
Like, does that happen often?
Mm-mm.
How often? And maybe you don't know because you've never been in a relationship where you've lived with a guy.
Or wiped your ass.
Or been with a guy that wipes his own. I don't. That's just weird. Like, how many times is that asked that women have to be annoyed by it?
I always make sure that it's like stocked before someone.
I just want to know who these people are that don't happen to actually keep the toilet paper in the bathroom.
Right?
Well, yeah, I have a toilet like.
You have a toilet?
Paper.
Oh my God!
I have
Weird.
like a toilet paper like overflow thing that I keep like a couple rolls in, and then I have like my cabinet where I keep like. But it's
more
always
overflow.
It's more than I ever wanted to know about your toilet paper.
See, mine's really fun because I purposely like to buy the most I can, and then I try to build a toilet paper pyramid on the back of the toilet.
I think
No, I have like a really nice
That's a fun
green
game.
container
Right?
for it.
Toilet
Nobody
paper
cares.
Jenga.
the
Matches the bathroom.
shut up.
Shut up.
I think the question I have about that is it specifically where do we keep the toilet paper, or are they using that as an example of where do we keep common everyday household things that
Maybe.
we always use?
I don't know, man.
As in, where do I put this pan now that I've washed it?
Right.
With,
Where do
with the other
spoons go?
pans, you moron.
And that's the thing.
See, all these
Where,
other
where
ones.
do the spatulas?
The what?
Spatulas?
Spatulas?
Oh my! Yeah, you're ready to go to Hamler.
Yeah.
We found that L that was missing from her woof.
Number 2, do we have any snacks?
I
could
ask that
see
a lot,
that.
dude.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I do ask that every time she stands up. I'm like, hey, you going out to the kitchen? We got anything to eat?
Number 3, again, I don't know why this falls on the female and why a male would ask this so often. Do I have any deodorant?
My dad doesn't know the answer to that question. My stepmother buys it for him. So when he's out, he's like, "Oh, is there any?"
Yeah, but he doesn't know when he runs out.
Well, but when he runs out,
We do.
He's like, "Where's the next can?"
That's not what it says. It says, "Do I have any deodorant?"
Right. So it's like, "Do I have any deodorant?" Meaning, like, I'm out now.
Okay, so you're.
Did you buy me more deodorant?
But he uses a spray, like an
Yeah.
aerosol. That might be why.
I could see
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
that's understandable.
He actually uses like a very specific like kind of spray that apparently they don't have in Colorado because it's so cheap that you can only buy it at Mark's. I had to buy like 12 cans and bring it with me. Because my dad won't
You're smuggling
use,
spray deodorant
he
into
won't
Colorado.
use it for deodorant.
Is
It's
it-
like aerated in like an orange bottle.
No, old
or
men are
orange
set in
thing,
their ways
something
when
like
it
that.
comes to
He's so
I was gonna
like-
ask if it was a white can with big black letters that just said spray deodorant.
No. It's like it's because it doesn't have any scent to it. too. Like, he can get that kind, and he can get that brand in Colorado, but it smells. He wants, like, the one that doesn't have the...
So did he just go without deodorant for a month until you
Well, no,
re-upped him? Or?
he was about to run out, and my stepmother was like, please, 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 because your dad only has one can, because she keeps track of the inventory in her head.
See, most people send like cookies,
I know.
photos, a little care package, a little I love you.
Now
I had to buy. I bought out Mark's in Lakewood. I bought him out of the.
Now
deodorant.
I see. Well, that's not hard to do. It's Mark.
I know.
But now I see why your family wants to spend time with you.
Right. And I had to go and get like a special salad dressing mix that they don't sell out there. I had to buy that at Heinen's for my stepmother.
Stupid. It just shows me how stupid
Why
your
did they
family
even
is.
move?
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, I know all these things that I like aren't sold in Colorado, but let's just keep living here.
They live on a golf course. Like,
We want to
I'm
move
what?
away.
Live
A
on
what?
a golf course?
A golf
There
course.
goes that
yeah.
all. That gone again. They live on a golf course.
They live on a golf course.
You've used up all your L's. What's your name?
There are no more L's. I'd like to buy an L, please.
Hey, what's your name? Heather, right?
Can I buy an L?
No, you don't buy consonants. You gotta spin for that shit.
You actually talk like how my mom texts. My mom tries to like shorten words in text, but she just takes out random letters.
She's trying to be hip, but you're like, what? I've never seen this.
Mom, I can't read that. I'll just text her back, what? And I'll like instead of just question marks, because my mom will probably think, hey, where's the words before the the question marks? So I have to say, what, Mom? Say that again.
I just this is how bad text talk is getting these days. I just sent somebody the other day a text message. I forget what they sent me, but I sent back ick. ICK. I was just like ick because whatever. So that's the first thought that popped in my brain. Ick, and I get back.
What
Does that stand for something?
Yeah.
Or do you really mean
Or
ick? I was like, no. And I couldn't, like, if I could have thought of something quick enough to make ick stand for, but I couldn't.
Number 4 on the list, I feel it kind of goes with number 2.
Do we have any milk? I don't drink milk.
See, anything
Or just
related to
so replace it with
groceries,
beer.
that's me. I buy all the groceries, so I know all the answers to these questions.
Otter, you would just replace it with beer.
That's correct.
Do we have any beer?
See, I don't drink milk either, but I have to ask that question constantly.
The kids.
You blame a lot of stuff on
No,
your
it's
kids.
every day.
Have you had a kid?
No.
That's
And
the
you
beauty of
won't.
having kids. You can blame everything
I
on
walk
them.
out of work every afternoon, 3 o'clock at 3:05. I'm on the phone with my wife. Saying, do we have milk? Do we have bread? Do we have eggs? Do the kids need anything? Do you need anything?
Right.
Because I'm not leaving again.
Yeah, I'm not going back out.
Well, apparently those questions annoy her.
Really? Because she doesn't have to leave.
That's
I don't
what
think
it
she's
says,
pissed
yeah.
about it at
According
all.
to this, women want men to stop asking that. Maybe you should just ask her if you have eggs and bread, and then when you come home and she's like, I needed milk, you're like, well, according to this.
This one I think I get, because I didn't understand initially. I thought about it. I think I get it. Do you need help with the dishes?
Yes, of course I need help with the dishes.
So don't ask, just jump in and help.
Yes. I cooked you dinner, you ate it, wash the dishes.
You dirtied them, so
How
you should
hard
wash
is
them.
it? I hate
Didn't ask
that.
you to make dinner, ho.
Yeah, but you'd be with some other hoe if I didn't make you dinner.
Probably. Number 7.
There we go.
Are you watching that? I never asked
I'm
that.
sitting on the couch in front of the TV. Of course I'm watching
I just change it.
Again, I ask that of the kids more than like, are you watching this? Because if you're not, I'm changing the damn channel. I can't take Jake and the Neverland Pirates anymore.
Number 8, where's my hat? Number 9, do you mind if I watch the games?
All right. Where's
course
my
I
hat?
do.
I've asked a million times, and I don't even have to be at home to ask that question. I'm like, where the hell did I put my hat?
Yep.
See, here's the problem. I have to be very specific because if I say, where's my hat, there's like 23 of them that she can
Right, you
choose
just
from.
get any old
I
hat.
have 2, one for work and one for home that I'm wearing right now.
I can't say that.
Number 10, you gonna wear that? Don't do that.
That's a bad question.
Number 11, is it that time of the month? Don't do that either.
That's a bad question.
Number 12, Johnny 5, can you change his diaper? I did the last one.
No, I get asked that question.
Do you hate it? Do you wish you would stop asking it?
Yes.
Number 13.
I also wish my kid would quit pooping.
Well, yeah, that's not one of those is going to happen before the other.
Yep.
Number 13, do we really have to go? Used to ask that one a lot. Number 14, if you died, you'd want me to remarry, wouldn't you?
Bad idea.
Don't do that.
Don't even get involved in that conversation.
Number 15, why are you so annoyed? Rooster.
I'm not annoyed, actually. Thank you, though.
Do you have an idiot
I appreciate your caring.
I don't. I want to know if you have an idiot nominated.
I do. I still feel like I should just, forfeit, though. I mean, Johnny Vibes was really awesome, and I'm really pissed that I wasn't there.
You can do that. I accept that. You want forfeit?
I'm gonna forfeit, but for an honorable mention, if you will, I will submit my guy.
Okay.
Some idiot kid decided that it'd be good to break into a home and steal $40,000 worth of jewelry, an iPad, and an iPhone. He later drove all the way back to his parents' house, where they turned on the iPhone finder. Drove there. We're like, we know you have it. Says it's right here. Give it up. And he goes, oh, I didn't take that. My dad did.
I bet that worked out well.
Does that annoy you, Mom?
We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to vote on idiots. We're going to close out the show. But before that, Razzie nominations have come out for the year. There's some good ones. We'll list those. You're talking to Project X.
Yeah.
From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits. A 99.5% uptime guarantee and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on Msc Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningshowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectify backup software. Don't don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectify backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectify can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectify.com. That's RECTIPHY.com. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com. Are you tired of all the overhyped advertisements for energy drinks and energy supplements?
Maybe skydiving from a suborbital spacecraft or jumping a snowmobile over 80 buses is not in your agenda.
Maybe you just want to make it through the day effectively. Whether it's work, school, or raising a family, life's demands can be overwhelming. When you need that extra kick in the butt to help get you going, try Cocaine Energy. You'll not find a more effective energy supplement. Cocaine Energy has higher caffeine content per ounce than any other energy supplement on the market, and it's safe. Worried about the side effects of so much caffeine? We got you covered. Cocaine is scientifically formulated to mitigate against the side effects normally associated with large doses of caffeine, such as the jitters and heart palpitations. So what are you waiting for? Try cocaine today, because life doesn't wait. Cocaine is available at local retailers and online at www.drinkcocaine.com. That's drinkcocaine.com. Once again, that's drinkcocaine.com. This product does not contain the drug cocaine. This product is not intended to be an alternative to an illicit street drug. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Not recommended for children, pregnant women, or people sensitive to caffeine. User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com.
Produced by alcoholics.
Somebody spilled beer in this ashtray.
Enjoy Project X.
On MorningShowCentral.com.
I always forget to do this until it's way too late. But
next week, remember,
if you can't listen on your computer because you don't want to sit in front of your computer for 2 hours, you can hear us live on your smartphone. There's a free app. It's called TuneIn Radio. Download it to your smartphone. Works on any smartphone. Search MSC Radio Network. Or is it Morning Show Central Radio Network? I think it's MSC Radio. Search MSC Radio Network.
Chris, help.
Morning Show Central.
Whatever. Morning Show Central Radio Network on the TuneIn Radio app. Again, it's free. Hey, put me back on, asshole. You want me to say this shit or not? It's free. Download it. Search Morning Show Central Radio Network. You'll hear us live on Tuesday nights from 7 to 9. If you want to hear the podcast, there's an app called Stitcher. Again, works on all smartphones. Download it. Search Projekt X Radio Show. You can hear the podcast of the show. I'm not reading your script. I do it live, bitch.
I just got you so that way you know it's Morning Show.
I don't need that shit. I need you yelling at me from the production studio.
We have a routine, Chris. Don't interrupt it.
I'm setting my ways. You're my odorless deodorant. If you're not right there, get to the website projectxshow.com. Project spelled with a K.
Not with a C.
Backwards if you can.
Because this is the best we got.
Don't call the show.
Ever.
Sure, idiot nominee girlfriend.
I can't even. Wow. It's the guy that went to Spencer's and filled out a job application and then stole a sex toy. He was easy to find with the information he left on his job application.
And he was showing
and
everybody
the moaning,
his O-face.
Yeah, and the moaning coming from
the
the other
court.
side of the mall. Yeah.
that could have been indigestion coming from the mall food court.
That is the best Sabaros that guy's ever had in his life. Mine is 23-year-old Richard Boudreau, Slidell, Louisiana resident, who wanted to burglarize his old place of employment, dressed in camo, wore gloves, packed his tools, showed up to Kenny's Seafood. Problem is he forgot a mask, so he improvised and covered his head with a bucket as he searched the business for money. Cameras still were able to catch glimpses of his face. They were able to identify him. Cops arrested him at his house and booked him with 2 counts of simple burglary. Johnny 5.
Found that L.
Mm-hmm. It came over to me through osmosis.
She goughed it right to you.
In the hole.
Mine was the old redneck who thought it was a good idea to mouth off to the young hillbilly and got his face kicked in the process.
Was it a Flying J?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, damn it. It's better now.
Yes, it was. It was a Flying J
love those places.
and a flying roundhouse in the same spot.
Nice. Rooster.
I forfeited, but with an honorable mention, is the guy who decided to break into a woman's home, steal $40,000 worth of jewelry, her iPad, and iPhone. Her son then turned on the app where you can find your iDevices, if you will, and the cops were led right to him, where he then just blamed it on his dad.
If you're in the chat, vote while that is happening. Golden Globes just happened. What was funny is I was at the bar on Sunday night, and the Golden Globes were on. We were in friggin' Wycliffe at some little hick bar that we ended up getting kicked out of. And the Golden Globes were on, but they had it on mute, and they didn't have the closed caption on. So we're watching, and we're looking at the people, and we're like, oh, there's that person, and oh, there's that person. We were betting on, like, who would win what, because I'm a huge fan of certain shows, and there was other people that were fans of other shows. It was all a good time, and then Jodie Foster comes up, and she's talking. Like, I missed her little intro and why she was up there, but I see her on stage, and I see her talking for an extremely long time. I'm like, when are they going to pull out the hook? Why is she talking for so long? And then it starts cutting to people in the audience, celebrities, and they're, like, all teary-eyed. And it shows, like, Dustin Hoffman, and he's, like, crying. And it shows, like, Richard Gere, and he's crying. And I'm like, why the hell are these people crying? It took me, like, a day or two later to find out that apparently she came out during her acceptance speech for her Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yep. Thanked her partner of 20 years or whatever it was.
Here's my question. Like, I remember way back in the day when Ellen still had her sitcom.
Yeah.
And she came out on her sitcom. Mm-hmm. And that was, like, a big thing. Mm-hmm. And maybe some people were kind of surprised at that point. Like, whoa, really? Ellen, even though she's a female comedian? That's weird. I can't believe she's a lesbo. Mm-hmm. Here's my question. Did Jodie Foster really have to come out? Did anybody look at Jodie Foster and was like, she's straight?
Well,
she's totally straight.
I think that was the point that she was trying to make. I think the point she was trying to make was that she hadn't talked about it because she really didn't feel like it was something to talk about.
So why'd she talk about it now?
Are we forgetting Mark David Chapman?
Oh, yeah. I suppose you're right. Jodie Foster. So apparently she's a lesbo for anybody who didn't know.
It's official now.
The only
and it
time,
made people cry, I guess.
The only time anybody was ever shocked by somebody coming out of the closet was in the metal world. Judas Priest.
I was going to say Rob Halford.
Yeah.
That's it, dude.
Real quick, I'm going to address this from the chat room only because I'm kind of confused.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay, I have no idea what you're asking me, but they will be here next week. Lindsay and John will be here next week.
What's she asking you?
Did you say if we were coming next week? It kicked me out promptly after I asked.
Yes, you are coming next week.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I mean, at least we think you are. Are you? You tell us.
Aren't we supposed to babysit the kid? While
we are.
They have
we are.
a romantic
we are.
The boys are. You're gonna
something.
go far away.
They want a manly influence on them, not too manly. So you're out.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
And I just don't like kids, so I'm not there.
There was one other time I was surprised when somebody came out. It was the black dude from Real World. Karamo.
You're asking the wrong people.
I think it was the same season that that idiot from Parma, the Miz, was on. I want to say because there was like 2 gay dudes on that season.
The
For
Miz
whatever
and the black
reason, I was like 3.
Yeah.
Then. There was the little Mexican gay one who was like totally flaming, so you knew. And then there was, I don't know, his name was like Karamo or something, and he was like manly black dude, like just straight up athletic. Yeah, dude, let's go, bro. And he was like, yeah, I'm gay. We're like, what?
Now, there's a couple that have been kind of surprising. Neil Patrick Harris was kind of surprising.
That was surprising.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
That was kind of shocking.
When it happens now.
Well, now,
you're
yeah.
Like,
But he played such a convincing, awesome straight dude.
Harold and Kumar, dude.
I'm saying.
Yeah, he's great.
And that's what I'm saying. It was
great.
it was very, very, almost weird when that happened. But then when Jim Parsons comes out, everybody goes, "Well, yeah."
Well, yeah. With Rosie, I mean, the same thing.
No, see, Rosie was kind of a surprise, though, because when that first happened, if you remember, when she had her talk show, she was always talking about how hot and how cute Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt.
Who's gay? Tom Cruise is gay, so she's talking about how hot another gay guy is.
It's funny to say Tom Cruise is gay, but I'm telling you, man.
What?
I'm
You
telling
know?
you.
I mean,
He's straight.
Yeah, right.
I know.
Just straight as a road in Pennsylvania.
Close personal.
You know what, Lindsay? I actually am jealous of your dinner.
Are there curvy roads in Pennsylvania? I don't understand
All
the
of them,
reference.
dude.
Yeah, there's.
I've driven through Pennsylvania a lot, and I don't remember a lot of curvy roads.
The one thing I remember about Pennsylvania from whenever we went out to that place out nearish Youngstown area, I think Brookfield. Not
it's
there's
outside
a
Hubbard.
lot of stop signs. There's just stop signs that we literally pulled. Me and Joe, 8-foot Jesus, pull up to a stop sign. Lo and behold, there's 3 more for us. I don't know why.
Brookfield's actually only about 3 minutes away from the Flying J Flying Roundhouse place.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
That was also, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't that also the area that had just like random letters and numbers for street names? Like you're on 3Q Avenue. What?
We actually got lost, and that was the place we found a lot of they had a lot of old Chevy, a lot of Berettas.
Oh yeah,
a lot of Berettas in that area. Extra stop signs, couch cushions on the ground everywhere. Don't know why, but I know if I was drunk and needed to lay down, I knew exactly where to go. 3QF.
The reason I brought up the Golden Globes was because every year between Golden Globe and Oscar season, they come out with the Razzies now. They've been doing this for the past few years. And instead of the best, it's the worst.
And they usually get it right.
They just about always do, especially this year. So it's the worst movies of the last year and the worst actors of the movies of last year. The worst picture nominations for Razzies are Battleship, which I still haven't seen, but I still want to.
Rihanna's in that one, right? Okay.
Honestly, I watched it and I expected it to be a lot worse than that.
Again, one that I haven't seen, but I don't need to see it to know that it deserves a nomination. The Oogie Loves and the Big Balloon Adventure.
Oh my God, that thing bombed.
I remember
Holy
seeing
God.
the trailer for it at some movie that we took the kid to, and I was totally confused. Because I've never heard of an Oogie Love before I saw that trailer, and I'm like, what am I looking
what is
at?
an Oogly? What is an Oogly Love? Or what?
I've never even heard of it.
It was actually, that movie, those characters were conceived specifically for a movie. It's not a spin-off, anything like that. This guy had some success with some other kid show. I want to say he was part of the Teletubbies creative team.
That looks like it would make sense.
And he was like, oh, we'll make a movie. I never saw a trailer. I saw a poster for it one time, and the very next day it was down. I have no... It was wild.
Like if we don't take it down, they'll burn the building.
Yeah,
kinda.
like the thing, I'm not lying, the thing might have made $30,000.
Next nominee for the worst movie in the Razzies. And I feel like every time he has made a movie in the past 10 to 15 years, it ends up being on this list. That's My Boy. The Adam Sandler, Andy Samberg movie.
Everything he does deserves to be on that list.
Within the past 10 or 15 years.
Within the past forever.
I got to disagree.
Yeah, I don't agree.
I disagree with you on that. Not everything. Just the past, say, 8 to 10 years.
When he started in movies, he was okay. Once he started making movies, he was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Let's see. And I don't even know what this one is. 1,000 Words.
1,000 Words is that stupid Eddie Murphy one where he will die after he speaks 1,000 more words.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Wow.
Razzie nominees for Worst Actress. Kristen Stewart in The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2.
That was
winner.
And
given.
Snow White and the Huntsman. Katherine Heigl for
winner.
One for the Money.
God, and let me
Can
tell
we
you
have
something.
a tie, dude?
Those books are so good, and I didn't even go see the movie.
Which ones?
They're called the Stephanie Plum series. It's 1 for the money, 2 for the it's like they're all called something different, but it's a
3
series.
to Get Ready and 4 to Go. I bet those are the other ones.
And she there's like 20 of them, and the books are really great.
Past 4.
Katherine Heigl is just awful in everything she does.
Mila Jovovich for the new Resident Evil Retribution.
I actually enjoyed it.
Tyler Perry for Medea's Witness Protection.
That's his worst actress.
Yes. And Barbara Streisand for The Guilt Trip.
I like Barbara
That was the one
Streisand.
with Zach Galifianakis, right?
No.
Or no,
Seth
the
Rogen.
other, Seth Rogen.
No, it just came out. I haven't seen that movie, but I do like Barbara Streisand.
You would. You seem like that person.
I think she's
And she's
funny.
from your area.
I think she's funny.
Your original area.
Yeah, my original area.
So you would. She's not funny. She's terrible. Worst actor. Razzie nominees. Nick Cage for Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, Seeking Justice.
Always should win.
It's not me.
Eddie Murphy for 1,000 Words.
Nick Cage should get the Lifetime Achievement Razzie.
Yeah.
Listen, Nick Cage
or
is
Adam
amazing.
Sandler.
Nick Cage.
Nick Cage and then Adam Sandler?
I would rather watch any 15 Adam Sandler movies than one Nick Cage movie.
Big disagree.
I know. I'd rather. Yeah, I'm with J5.
Robert Pattinson for The Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Of course.
Tyler Perry for Alex Cross and Good Deeds. And Adam Sandler for That's My Boy.
Real quick, not to interrupt you. The Oogie Loves and The Great Balloon Adventure. Worst box office opening of all time.
Nice!
Wow.
$448,131 3-day take. That's $207 per screen over 3 days.
God. And with movie prices, that's like 3 people going to see.
You know
$47 per screen on the opening, on their opening Wednesday. $47 per screen by Labor Day. $72 per screen.
You know what's sad is that there is a family out there that has one kid that's obsessed with that movie for some god who knows what reason, and they have to watch it all the time.
He originally, what he says is he didn't make a movie for box office. He made a movie for preschoolers.
Well,
and that was the
preschoolers
difference.
don't have the money, buddy.
Yeah, they can't go to a movie theater.
You did it wrong. Chris, vote. If you even remember at this point, because I feel like we did it a long time ago. Rooster, vote.
Oh, J5.
Johnny 5, vote.
Girl.
Girl, vote.
J5.
Yep, same. Don't even. Just give me a drum roll.
Yeah.
There we go. This week's Name of the Week winner is Johnny 5. Hey! Let's go. I want to thank everybody who listened, everybody who participated in the chat, and our cell phone listeners. Apparently we had quite a lot of cell phone listeners this week. Way to utilize that TuneIn radio, guys. If you missed any part of the show, you can catch it in its entirety on morningshowcentral.com, soon on the 24-hour live feed, or tomorrow morning-ish on projectxshow.com, and our podcast section where it's available for live playback or download. Also, you can find us on iTunes. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/PX Show. Follow us on Twitter @Projekt X Show.
Get out of the picture!
How much longer can I stall? Until she crosses in front of the camera. Yep. Idiot. We'll be back next week. Perhaps with a full cast. Perhaps we'll be back. Good night.